Good morning and welcome to the Thursday, June 25th Let's Talk. I want to start off today just by thanking you all for your patience and cooperation over the last 36 hours. Truly though, over the last 90 plus days. Tonight at 5 o'clock, the shelter in place we enacted 2 days ago will expire. But that doesn't mean the risk to our campus, to our residents, to our staff has been reduced. If anything, the risk to our campus and staff members and residents increases every day as Arizona numbers continue to go up, as people have COVID fatigue and want to get back to normal. Our risk continues to get higher and higher. So what does that mean for us? It means we change again. So we now are in phase 5 of our COVID incident command. Our objectives change slightly. The biggest change in those objectives becomes greatly reducing the risk of spread on campus. So there's things we're going to put in place that help us continue to reduce the risk of spread. That doesn't mean we look away from keeping the virus off campus, but we have a greater focus on keeping it from spreading on campus. Over the last week, we've had a number of close calls or near misses, and we expect those numbers to continue to climb. And we hope we continue to be blessed and get lucky and not have an active case or spread, but we also have to work hard to make sure that happens. So what are some of the things that change with those objectives? As we reopen tomorrow, Ocotillo will not open tomorrow. We're going to continue to reassess that and decide, does Ocotillo stay closed for the foreseeable future or can we open safely? The swimming pool is opening tomorrow with some restrictions in place to make sure it's safe. We're going to look at those, and there's the chance that we will increase the number of people allowed in the pool at the same time. But again, looking at reducing the risk of spread is critical. We're reassessing our small group activities. Right now, people are required to wear a mask in those. We will probably do health checks prior to going into those small group activities as well. So a temperature check and asking if you have any symptoms. And we're going to continue to look at all areas of the campus, including the employee side, of how do we reduce the risk of spread. The biggest thing that you can do, the biggest thing our employees can do, is not put ourselves in position where we're out and about with a lot of people, whether those people are on campus or off campus. Wearing our mask and wearing them properly is probably the single biggest thing that each individual can do to keep themselves safe and keep the campus safe. The physical distancing, obviously, letting home health know right away if you're having any COVID-19 symptoms. And really right now with the keeping the virus from spreading on campus, a lot of it's about personal responsibility for every single one of us. That's every employee, every vendor, every resident that comes on campus, of doing what we have to do to keep safe. I know there's risks that every one of us have to take. Every day I have to stop at a gas station. I wear my mask. I sanitize my hands inside and out. I park as far away from other people as I can. And again, there's risks we have to take. I'm not at work this week because I had a appointment on Friday I had to go to. And I'm taking the week off and working from home so that I don't put anybody else at risk. So each of us need to make those sacrifices as we have been doing for 90 days. I wish I knew a date when this would change, but the reality is nobody knows when this changes for the better or for the worse. So that personal responsibility of keeping ourselves safe is number one, and then it's keeping the rest of the community safe by not putting others at risk when we do have to take a risk. I look forward to better days when we can be talking about fun things like we were in the past. One of those fun things that we are going to get to talk about fairly soon is the healthcare center remodel. Our task force is meeting again. We now have some of the first drawings of what the healthcare center could look like with the remodel. We hope to be able to share those next week with residents and just giving you an idea of what that looks like. The board's going to have to make a decision in July or October when and if we move forward with that project, But right now, I can tell you there's a lot of excitement about it. I also think it's good that we have something positive to look forward to. Again, I just can't thank residents enough for the hard work, for the sacrifice you have all made and continue to make to keep Westminster Village safe for you, for your neighbors, for us staff members. My administration team, we're putting together another call to action for staff to get them to make another commitment to keeping Westminster Village safe, just as residents are having that COVID fatigue and are ready to go back to normal life. Staff members feel that same way, and they're put in positions every day where they have to make choices and walk away from family members or not go out somewhere. And again, we need to continue to encourage them to make the right choices to keep Westminster Village safe. I think the vast majority of our staff have done an incredible job, if not all of them. So I'll have another Let's Talk tomorrow. If you have any questions, tomorrow's a good day to answer those questions. Send those questions to the reception. They'll get them to me, and I'll do my best to answer as many of those as I can. Thank you very much.